Hey, what's up guys, this is Hasnen and you're watching Trending Codes. So in today's video we're going to design the same screen which you are able to see, and in this is the continuous series of my previous tutorial. So if you have missed that, just go ahead and take a look, because we're going to use that same code for using or building that icons on the right over here, these icons. So we're going to use the recode, we're going to use the code reusability, and you'll be able to know how to use the code again and again by creating a class into the Flutter. So let's go ahead and make this screen, but if you want, you can just go ahead and fork my GitHub repo, which is going to be updated after this tutorial, okay? And let's dive inside the XD design and then we'll start coding. Okay, so first thing first, what you're going to do is, if you take a look on my explorer of Visual Studio Code, I have created two different files, that is going to be login.dart and stacked icons.dart. So those files are empty right now, but I'll just show you what you have to do. Just go ahead and create a login.dart first, and inside that just go ahead and copy and paste the very first line, that is going to be our flutter material.dart, okay? So open it, paste it, okay? And once you done that, go ahead and create a stateless widget, okay? And give a name to that class, is login page, okay? Once you do that, come back to the main.dart file and import your login.dart, okay? And go to this button, because what this button is going to do is, when you click on this, you should be redirected to this new login .dart page, okay? So what you have to do is just go ahead and find this container that is going to be your sign in with email. This is the container right over here. Wrap it with a new widget, and that widget is called gesture detector, okay? Now this gesture detector gives you the functionality of on tap and many more, but for now we are going to use on tap, okay? So this on tap is going to take you to the another page which you have just created right now, or which you have just created a new class right now. This on tap will tell tell the widget tree to pass from one page to another, okay? So what you're going to do over here is, you're going to create a function, that is the sign of the function, write a bracket and then a curly braces. Now this function is going to take you to the next page with the help of navigator. So navigator dot push, and the push is going to accept two parameters. The first is going to be our context, that is our widget tree, what we can call, and the next one is going to be our root. So the root is going to be our material page root, and this material page root is going to accept builder, and this builder is going to be our context. Okay, and this context is going to take us to the new screen that is going to be our login page, which you have just created right now. Now if you take a look over here, you're getting error, and the error says that not expect to find colon. So just go ahead and give the colon. Now go ahead and save it. Just make a rebuild or refresh it, and if you just go ahead and press that, you are redirected to the new page. But the problem over here is you don't have any scaffold, you don't have any app bar, and that is a problem. You're getting a black screen. So what you're going to do is you're going to create a new scaffold right over here. Okay, and the scaffold is going to have an app bar. Okay, and the app bar is going to be a new app bar, and the background color, just take a look without doing something else, just with the empty app bar. Let's see what we're going to get. Okay, we get a primary nav bar which is blue colored, but we don't need that. So just go ahead and take a look on the spec. You will get to know what we need exactly. So the background color is going to be a colors dot transparent. Just go ahead and save it. You're going to get something like that. That is the something we call this elevation, which is going to be a box shadow. If you are a web developer, you know what is box shadow. So put it as 0. So here we go. We don't have that. Okay, so we don't have that particular elevation as well, but the back icon is not visible right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to make an icon theme and be a new theme a new icon theme data, and it is going to accept a color, and the color is going to be a colors color, and the same yellow color, green color, which we are using for this container. So it is going to be something like this. Go ahead, save it, let it reload, and you're going to get that button right over here. Can you see that? Okay, so if you press a back button, we are able to navigate from one page to another. Now, second thing you should take care, what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and you're going to reuse that icons code which you have written into the main dot. So just go ahead and copy this and paste it into the stacked icons dot, and now go ahead and paste the same code which you have built or which you have written for stacking the icons for displaying the icons inside the container which is stacked. So here we go, copy it, and what you're going to do is you're going to create a new icon, new class, and that class is going to be a stateless widget. So just go ahead and create a class called stacked icons. Okay, and this icon is going to return you the whole new stack. So just paste it. Okay, and don't forget to give a semicolon over here. Okay, now what we're going to do is we are going to go ahead into the login dot, and we're going to use this class, okay, stacked icons class, so that we get the icons and we are using the code into our login page. So inside this scaffold we have body, and the body is going to be a new column. Okay, and this column is going to be having a children's, and the very first children is going to be our new okay, before using that, these tagged icons, we need to import these tagged icons.dart. So import tagged icons.dart and use that class name right over here, which is tagged icons. Okay, and if you just save it and take a look over there onto the screen, we get that icons. So this is how we can use our code. Now the problem over here is it is not centered, is because we need to tell our column that you should take all the spaces available. The I guess main cross-axis alignment, I don't think so that we are able to do with the cross-axis alignment dot center, because we need to tell our column to take the whole width which is available on the screen, and I know it is not going to work. So what you're going to do is just go ahead and wrap your column with a container. Okay, add a padding center widget, wrap with a widget called container. Okay, and give a container of width of double dot infinity. Now if you just save it and take a look on the screen, it is centered. Okay, so we got our tagged icons. Okay, just go ahead and format the document so that we will able to know what exactly is happening. And after this tag, we are going to have the same quick B text. So what you're going to do is just go ahead and copy and paste the same row. Go ahead and paste it right over here. Don't forget to hit the comma, because we are writing inside the children's of column. We got the text B as well, I mean quick B as well. I'm sorry, not a text B, it's a quick B. Now if we take a look on the spec, now we should create the text fields widget. Okay, we should make a text field. So just format the document, and you're gonna go ahead and create a new text field. Okay, and text field is going to have label. Okay, text field is not going to have a label. We need to use a decoration, and the decoration is called new text input decoration. Yeah, input decoration, and input decoration is going to have a label text that is going to be our string email. Just go ahead and save it. I'm going to get that text field onto the screen. Obviously there is a spacing problem we have right now, but we'll make sure we will just make it clean and better. We're going to go ahead and copy and paste the same thing right over here, paste it. But the second one is going to be our password. Okay, so go ahead and write a password as a string, and the main thing for password is you should not able to see the text. If you write a text inside the password, you are not able to see that. Right now you're able to see that, but it should not be visible, right? So what you're going to do is we have a property called obscure text, and you should put it as true. Okay, so just go ahead, save it, and once it is reloaded, and if you take a look over there, your text is not visible at all. Okay, so that was about the email and password, or the text widget. And the decoration, input decoration, has another properties. Okay, you can just go ahead and use those properties, the border, the padding, and all those things. But we don't have enough space, vertical enough space between two input fields. So what we're going to do over here is we're going to use a new between two text field. We are going to use new size box, and this size box is going to create a space for us. So we are going to give a height, and a height is going to be somewhat about 10.0. Okay, so that we can get a space between email and password. Not much enough. Let's go for 15. Save it. Okay, that is enough. Now what we're going to do is we're going to give some margin or padding, whatever you want. You can just go ahead and give that. So wrap this first text with a padding of 20.0 from not all, use symmetric. So from horizontal, it is going to take 20.0. So horizontal means, if you take a look on my cursor, then a right side, a padding right, a padding right and a padding left. Okay, that is going to be a horizontal, and a vertical is going to be 0.0 because we already gave us the size box. Okay, now save it, and here we go. Same thing with our text field. Wrap with a padding of not all, use symmetric dot symmetric, and the symmetric is going to accept the horizontal. Let's go ahead and copy and paste that. I'm not going to go ahead and write that again and again. So we got the spacing as well, so we solved the spacing issue as well. Now the next part come over here is again the copy and paste thing. Just go ahead and what you're going to do is you're going to find that that row which we have created for expanded this particular row. So if you just go ahead and paste that right inside the login.dart after the padding right over here, save it, you're going to get two buttons, but we don't need that two buttons. Instead of that, we need one button that is going to be a Facebook, and here it is going to be something called forget password, right? So what you're going to do is we are going to change the color, and the color is going to be this one which we have used for this back button. Okay, and this back button is going to be not for Google, for Facebook. Okay, go ahead and save it, and instead of Facebook, change the text as login. Okay, and remove the decoration from the Google. Okay, remove the decoration. We don't need decoration right now. Okay, and just go ahead and make this as forgot password link to recover the password, and just go ahead and change the color to the hex code which we gave for the background of login. Maybe this is going to have go ahead and change the size. That is going to be 17 or 18 most probably. Yep, the forget password 17 is looking better. And show you one thing right over here. If you want to debug your UI, we have something cool given by the Flutter. Just go ahead into the command palette and type Flutter over here. You'll get everything, and just go ahead and choose the toggle debug painting. Now what you will be able to see right over here is you'll be able to see what are the padding or the margin which you have given right now. Okay, so if you will take a look over here, this is the thing which is covered by the whole the total padding right over here, all the sides. So the blue color is maybe a spacing or a padding, whatever you want, whatever you say. See, if we have used the size box in this between, this is not a padding or margin, so it is not shown into the blue color. So this is how you can debug your UIs. Okay, need a text, okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to create a new text widget right over here after the row. So a new text, and this text is going to be have a text called create a new account. Okay, now if you just go ahead and save it, you're going to get the text somewhere over here, but the problem is we don't need the text right over there. We need this text to be at the end of the screen. So what you're going to do is just go ahead and wrap this with a column, okay, but still your work is not done. Go ahead and wrap this column inside a new widget called expanded. So we are telling just take all the space remaining in the layout, but still we need to tell our column to start the main axis alignment from the end. So main axis alignment from the end. So we have our text somewhere down over there, but just go ahead and format the document and just give a padding or margin, whatever you want. I'll go with a padding, and the padding not from all, only from bottom, I'm sorry, bottom, and that is going to be 18, I guess. Let's take a look how it's going to be the 18. Better. Let's use this text style with the same property as we did inside the forget password. So just go ahead and paste it right over here, hit a comma, save it, and let's take a look how our create account is going to look like. What if we make it bold? Font weight. The font weight is going to be a font weight, and it's going to be bold or something. Font weight dot bold. Yeah. So let's take a look. Okay. So here we go. If we go ahead again and take a look onto the command palette and just debug the toggle painting, we made it, we done it. Okay, so this is how we can create a beautiful UIs in the Flutter. I hope you like this video. If you like this, please don't forget to hit that like button, and if you're new over here, consider subscribing, and we're going to complete this whole app in a few tutorials. Okay, so I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye, take care.